Squeaky, squeaky. All right, NASDAQ up pretty good here. 0.2. Still holding up in new highs. We got Tesla gapping up. KG crowd. EXPI continuing just a massive run. I don't know where the hell I messed this one up at. I guess in those first two massive pocket pivots were my entry. And I just didn't take it. Up 50%. Damn. That had been at least a double. Crazy. Got to keep the ones that you like. At least keep an eye on them. They're not always going to work out the way you plan, but I'm not very patient. Need to get more patient. All right, XPIU looks like Tesla went a little green. What's it up? 1.83? Where's it at here? Oh, there it is. 2.84. Okay, there we go. All right, so Tesla looks like it's having a go. It's funny, today's the day it's added to the S&P. I think it's today, but the volume hasn't let up at all. Like I said, I think this is... Actually, I'm not sure if I said this in this particular... This may just be a measured move. Ooh, Bitcoin. Selling off for no reason. Litecoin still holding strong. Much better drawing tools. Hey, what's up, Rob? It's Friday. Is it? Is it Friday? That was Thursday. All right, you're right, Rob. It's Friday. I'll give it to you. So let's see if this is our breakout. What's up, Patel? If that's our breakout, if we measured move that, it just depends where we get the bigger oomph from. That's 899. And looks within the realm of possibility. 899. 899? Are you out of your mind? There's an old commercial here in the US like that. If you guys... But it's 599. Are you out of your mind? I think is what it was. So I'm looking for a piece of paper that I had with... I think I threw it away. It had Tesla profits on it. But those were based on, July figures, not February figures. I've never bought a Grand Slam breakfast. I just remember the commercial. Yeah. I don't like Denny's. Used to go back in the day, but I don't like Denny's. Horrible food. All right, so this is the trend line that I have. Looks like here we had a measured move. And probably from right about there. That one worked out. So yeah, if we get another measured move, 899. Or so. 867. Yeah, so give or take, Tesla could be on its way. Oh. How'd I end up on that? There we go. All right, Fubo 7%. I bought this. Go Fubo. Fucking Fubo. I bought a call for Fubo on this day. Remember that, Rob? Yeah, I still have it. I think you remember that, Rob. I think someone was calling. Maybe it was Ellie was calling me an idiot. He was right. I was an idiot. But it's actually almost at 40. I think I may actually not lose everything on the. Oh, I'm still going to lose everything. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I deserve it. Looks like I got out a rocket. Oh yeah, I was in a negative margin position somehow. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Not my traditional trade. I got to stay out of these trades that aren't my traditional trade. Still difficult for me. Luckily, I do them small now. Eventually, I won't do them at all. All right, Bitcoin pulling in a little bit today, so we don't have our usual cryptocurrency stuff up here on the top of the actionable list. All right, bam, go Tesla. TTCF sounds like an ice cream shop. Okay, don't know what happened there. Now it's fairly interesting. Looks like a head and shoulders pattern, but it's not a head and shoulders pattern. Beyond me, this one Ellie was looking at and said he really likes the setup. I don't think it's a bad setup. Out of earnings, comes up and holds really tight. Yeah, this is the important part right here, I think. You could see, usually I would say, oh, this is horrible. Look at that. Not usually, but in the past I have said that. You do have some nice support at the 120. That earnings day where we gapped down under 120, we came back really strong on great volume. We've been settling out really nicely here, so I do think there's something brewing here. And very fine foods. Again with the mouse problem. Friggin' mouse problem. Oh, it's only at 79. Ah, it actually looks pretty good, as a matter of fact. I gotta say, I'm really, really loving the pie method. Come on, man. Oh yeah, beautiful run up. I actually bought. Yeah, I made money on that, so that's good. And then, yeah, not bad. Hey, what's up, Mohammed? Definitely worth watching this very fine foods. I'm a little bit annoyed though that I never took next leg on EXPI. I was just looking at that a little bit ago. I think before most of you guys joined, and two massive pocket pivots right here should have got me in. I gotta keep an eye on Planeter. Oh yeah, squeezing, beautiful. What do these guys do again? Can never remember what they do. Isn't like medical transportation, but yeah, that is really nice. I actually do like that a lot. What's even a price target for this thing? Let's do some work on this. This one does look very good, even though on a Reddit thread I told some guy to ditch it after the topping here, but it's looking way better now if we do actually break out. I ripped some guy a new butthole on Reddit today. Let's look at FinViz. Oh, we can also look at IBD. $47 billion. That's a pretty big market cap. Software infrastructure. Sales are 52%, which is good. Gross margin 65. Pretty thin on stuff. Check out Investors Business Daily. Don't think I'm logged into this one right now. I'll have to log in. They have the worst website in the industry. Considering this industry has horrible websites, that's saying a lot. this website, whoever the webmaster is just either being really hampered by management. This one's not bad. It's not great either. It's probably still a WordPress template. As big as they are, I think they'd be getting away from frickin' WordPress. Planetar. 64 composite rating, 97 relative strength. APPS ranked number 1 in the group. You can take a look at that group. Oh, yeah, Shopify also, oddly enough. Develops software for institutions to protect individual privacy and prevent the misuse of information. Security software. Industry group rank is 88, so not a leading industry, unfortunately. EPS is horrible. Current quarter, 120% is fine. Sales are good. 3-year growth rate's good. How's pre-tax margin? Negative 76%. That differs with FinViz. A plus accumulation, 1.2 up down is pretty good. 0 quarters of increasing fund ownership. Of course, there's been no quarters of fund ownership. This is the first quarter since they went IPO. But yeah, technically the flag looks really good. James is right. Tesla. Yes, sir. I told you James is like lucky dude. James is a lucky dude. Yeah, Tesla. Boom, gone. So we did this earlier. Ellie, did you see my measured move by chance? Just use him to buy stocks. Probably have better luck than me. I am not very lucky. Trust me. I had to get really good before I made any money. I did not. I've never had luck on my side. I've beaten luck into submission. About 875 to 8 to 900, give or take. So here's the measured move. Here's the current flag on Tesla. This is a prior measure move that did work out of this particular small consolidation. Then we had our larger consolidation, and then here is our initial run up. I'm just taking it from the break from the gap high to this most recent high, and then extrapolating that out. That takes you to 863. If you go from the low to this first low, it's pretty close, pretty similar. Maybe if that's your breakout, that's 800. So 8 to 9, we'll see what kind of topping signals we get up in that area. So not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. I was looking at some of my account projections, and luckily Tesla has me 1 year ahead of schedule, which is awesome, which is amazing. I get pissed off at my stupid small trades. So then Tesla goes from 900 to 90. No, Tesla bases, more than likely. Tesla goes into a larger consolidation. Tesla ain't going down, Rob. It ain't going down. Sorry. Not saying that to be mean to you, Rob, but just all the lots of naysayers out there. No, it doesn't drop. 0. Oh yeah, I forgot about the analysts. Yeah, they're wrong. No, there was a gentleman that posted some very good information on Tesla. He said everyone's focused on, this year's PE and next year's PE. If you go out to 2025, the PE on Tesla is about 25. And all the automakers are like really high compared to Tesla, which I thought was interesting. Apparently, at least according to this guy's, so he was retweeted by another guy that does pretty good. I'm trying to find it again. And then his bio on his Twitter reads like an old institutional guy. Yeah, Gary Black. There we go. He's talking about a lot of S&P inclusion stocks and stuff like that. Let's see if I can find the thread. I'll show it to y'all. Hmm. And this guy posts all the time too. Quantify upside downside. Hmm. This guy says he expects high volatility on Tesla today. Well, we already have a ton of volume, so we are getting some volatility. And it's already kind of back down a little bit. NASDAQ rolled over to negative 0.15. Fubo's up 10% though. There's snow. All right, snow may be a retest. That is a very high volume candle right there. Ooh, this is not enough price action to make super well informed decisions. Two relatively low volume candles here. Supportive of the 50-day and even the 20-day. Yeah, here's his. So here's his tweet. I'll show you guys real quick as we watch snow go up huge. He says every year Tesla's forward EPS outruns its multiple and valuations suddenly look more reasonable. 2020 PE 250, 2021 129, 2022 65, 2023 42. So its PE ratio really isn't that bad when you consider the ratios of other automakers during that same time frame. Tesla actually looks pretty good. This guy Gary Black, I need to sit down and just read some tweets from him for like an hour. He seems like he's not full of shit, which is good. Seems like he's a potential nice area of information. Hmm. All right. So Fubo leading 10%. Crowd brand new highs after breaking out of this consolidation right here. Looks like on some good earnings. Already gone. Well too far gone. AYRO. Let's take a walk down. I think snow is intriguing kind of down here. I think Fed Day was yesterday, Ellie. I'm not sure. You can check CNBC. FUV. Waiting out here. Maybe we'll see something like this again. Spotify. I think it's Spotify. Nice consolidation up here. Could find yourself with a buy point just out of that 350. That's looking like a potential. All right, XPEV still holding that recent low. Apparently, we're just going to go between XPEV and Spotify for the foreseeable future. TWOU appears to be a small little general curl going on here. It's already kind of moving up. Depending on where you want to place this trend line, you could anchor it there. You could anchor it here. Looks a little bit more in tune with the channel, so that's probably likely the right line. So this could start to get going as well. Just talked about missing an EXPI trade. This isn't necessarily a huge leader. Did have a nice pocket pivot out of this low area. Yeah, this isn't looking bad either. TWOU. There's PLL. Looking nice and intriguing. Looks like average volume is taking a dump. Good. That's super good. Your high of the last week is median with all of these over here. So we've really quieted down in PLL. I think this could be looking for some type of a move at some point. I wonder if it's wearing off that volatility. It got pretty volatile about 2 months ago. So I wonder if that volatility is wearing off in the option prices. Let's check it out. And then I guess the question is, where does it go? I need a better mechanism for trying to ascertain that. If anyone has any input on that, let's make it happen. So maybe 50, just the prior high. Geesh, still super volatile. So, oh, it's 27.50, not 50. There we go. That's better. So they have May, which is 6 months out at 170%, which is not bad. It's not great. It's only about 2.5 times just the stock, which is okay. It's got to be a ratio there that makes sense. I don't know what it is, though. All right, CELH continuing up. Still forget what these guys do. Damn it. I need to have that encyclopedia in my head. Oh, they're okay. I know what CELH does now. They're MJ drinks, right? I think they're MJ drinks. No, it's just an energy drink. It's like a healthy energy drink. That's what it is. Yeah. I know KG's MJ drinks, but this is just this is like sparkling water, I think. Market cap of 2 billion, so easily could have some room to go. EPS this year 168%. It's looking excellent. Still really hasn't had a major blow off move, just has had a couple of pops. I think this thing could be pressuring to go. Got to find a model book of what makes these things pop like that. CELH. What would be a good target for this thing, man? I got no idea. It's already up a ton. Breakout here at 7, it's at 40. That's basically six-fold. So maybe 62 would make it tenfold. And it would likely do it pretty quick. Missed out a ton of potentials right there, but it definitely looks like it's running at the moment. Measured move already, yeah, look at that. Almost to the dollar. Maybe about $1 out. What did I say? 62? Jeez. That is a large run at 62. I need to figure out targets for stuff like this. I mean, it's already up so huge. 25 to 41. That's can't take an options trade on this. You'd have to give it out to March, which is still 100 and something percent, which is not bad. What's up, Dimitri? So sell H, still not that bad. And how am I back up at the top? All right, interesting. Let's check out NVIDIA. Trade waiting to develop. So 0.46 for NVIDIA. Not bad right there. Apple and Amazon gave up most of their gains yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really follow up at the end of the day, but that's what I saw at midday. Yeah, so Amazon, a little local top here, which is fine. I got no issues with us chilling out here for a bit. Apple may come off of its little recent rally here a little bit. We'll see. Support of all, still well above all the moving averages, so that's fine. Yeah, large caps are chilling it. There's really nothing wrong here. XPEV still holding that low. Let's go from the bottom up, considering I can't get away from the top. All right, Litecoin down today. Myrna, sell the news event. Looks like GLDC. Planetar down today, looking pretty tight. Silverite blockchain also down. Institutions are slow to buy. Well, if you look at the Nasdaq, I mean, then it's just there's no selling. There's they're not running to buy in, which is fine. They don't have to be running every day, but not selling off is good. PLNHF holding an looks like a nice kind of interesting bull flag. CRISPR coming back down to trendline support. JD breaking maybe trendline support. Las Vegas flagging out. Royal Caribbean on trendline support. $13K? I don't know. I don't even look at the numbers on the indexes. I don't even care, to be honest with you. I care when the big round numbers do intrigue me a little bit, but we've been chopping around 12,000. So in theory, 13,000 shouldn't be an issue if you do get up there. Fiverr actually looks like a nice little consolidation. I wish there was a little more accumulation in there, but DocuSign, still waiting for that one to go. Constellation Brands, long-term turnaround play. It looks like it hopefully is expanding a break up of the long-term turnaround play, which it did a little bit ago, a month or so ago. Oak to Snap, alternative minimum tax. Intuit looks like it wants to go. Maybe. Heavy distribution on that day. 12.9, so right here. Hard to say if that's on the upside of it. It looks somewhat supportive. Looks like they opened here, came all the way back, and then got supported at the end of the day also. A little bit. All right. So not too bad. Was supported here by the 20-day. So there's earnings. We bottomed out on Intuit earnings. And yesterday it wasn't a pocket pivot, but definitely was a big volume day. There's definitely a lot of good buying pressure here. So it could run maybe a little choppy, but if you can get it off the 20-day, if we can continue with higher lows, I think that would be good. Beyond Meat still holding up there. Hey, what's up, Peter? Woke up early. Hey, man, if you want to be, I got to be honest, I really didn't do very good until I started waking up early and getting up with the markets every day. You gotta stay plugged in if you wanna do, at least in my opinion. I mean, there's probably some guys that have a routine that works out well for them, but I gotta be here. Facebook hugging the lower line, not a fan. Not a fan of that. Prox chugging away. No base at all. Visas do a big move at some point. I don't know when. Could be second quarter next year, but it's been going sideways here at about this, 215 level for almost a year. Oh, Ellie, I wonder if we could run into probably not quite a unicorn trade, but I wonder if we could run into a nice trade here on Visa. what would be a target potentially if the market starts to break out next year? Look at that. Last time Visa had a big base, it's never really based actually. What the heck just happened? Why do I go negative? There we go. So yeah, big flat. Probably same with MasterCard too. I don't think I have MasterCard on the actionable list. So here we go. Last time this went on a... So here's the last time this based. Like really based. Actually an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Well, Ellie, when you think about inflation and all that garbage going on, I mean, Visa, MasterCard, they're still going to outperform. This thing went up 210% over 3 years, though. I mean, market caps are getting greatly expanded. I don't think a run here is out of the question. So that was that base right there lasted a significant period of time. Okay, quit freaking messing with. There we go. Okay, that was coming. So there's 2008, 2009. We come up, we base. Then we go on a 3-year bull run. At least in MasterCard itself. So that puts us at 1,000. If it's, what was that 300%? 200%. Okay, so that puts us at 650, give or take. So just real quickly, without going too crazy, that is 2 years. Massive, massive, massive gains. Could be a unicorn trade. Could be. Let's run it through the stock shed. We at least got to look at them. Well, I think it's a consideration, Ellie. I don't think you can avoid it at this point in time. Well, why else am I here? What am I here doing? Am I picking up frickin' nickels? Hell no. I ain't picking up no damn nickels. Do I look like a nickel trader to you? Of course I'm doing home runs. Of course I'm doing massive trader. Why wouldn't I be? Why else am I here? All right, where'd Tesla go? I was worried about Tesla. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, it's down 0.68%. This sounds like a Forex guy. I'm looking at a traded MasterCard, Ellie. MasterCard. I'm not looking at one of Rob's trades and looking to go, you know, option and OTC penny stock. So anyway, look, MasterCard is going to have 2 years ahead of it, right? I think that we can agree on that. So MasterCard will exist in 2 years, and it's going to be somewhere in terms of price. So, since your guess is as good as mine, based on the trajectory of this stock, where do you think it would be? Since I'm omitting COVID from my charts, $1,000. Okay. So now I don't sound like such an idiot, huh? You can try your luck with MasterCard looking quite cheap now, 100x soon. MasterCoin? Oh, now we're talking cryptos. Lovely. So since I have January 2023, which is right here, so you have one trajectory off of this main trend line, which is likely. That puts you just about, let's do 780. And that puts you at 728% for the 360. If we get all of our strike prices, you're at 1,500% for the 480. Unicorn trade, motherfucker. Unicorn trade. They have a 520. I'd have to do that manually though. We're just out of masturbate coin. Long on masturbate coin. So 520. I'd have to. Yeah, Ellie, we gotta find a way to get these other strike prices in. You said it's just a thing with the mare trade though. I wonder if there's a thing if we can just get out of the money calls and maybe we can get more strike prices or something. Anyway, but the percentage is just increasing, so I'm assuming additional. So it stops right at 480. So yeah, we're not far away. But I would assume this would be better. What's up, bud? Very good. That's great. Yeah, Ethan can help. 15. Let's do one per page. Okay? Okay?
This is 100.
Okay. We'll keep going. 135. That's over 2 hours. So good job. Yeah, keep it up, bud. So James, just focus on the story and enjoy, okay? That would be 3 hours. If you get through that whole book and actually do good reading, that would be 3 hours. Okay? I'm gonna get back to my. Well, keep going. We will get. We will figure out what page you end up on, and we'll write that down. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Well, how about this? Less whining and more doing. Okay? All right. And with Ethan helping you, you should be able to get through that book. Okay? All right. Sorry, guys. The heck's going on? What the hell's in my headphones? All right, looks like there are Finviz ads playing in my head. All right. So that Mastercard trade's looking scrumdiddly-umptious. What's space doing? Finally, we can go fishing. We're going fishing? That's awesome. Let's do it. And I'm sure there's a lake somewhere in the middle. We'll just meet at the lake. We got some. We actually have some decent lakes here in Arizona. They're man-made, but they're there. Or we can just go in. I got a pool. We can just put a little dinghy in the pool. From January 6th, Financial Conduct Authority introduces UK-wide ban on private investors to purchase crypto assets. What the fuck? Is that why Bitcoin's dropping? No way. Who the hell paid them to do that? Oh, this is from a couple of months ago. Oh. UK's FCA announced a ban on the sale of crypto derivatives to retail clients from January 2021. Retail consumers can't reliably assess the value and risk of derivatives like contracts for differences, futures, options, ETNs that reference certain crypto assets. This is the dumbest thing. Coronavirus business interruption loan scheme. Loans. You're gonna call a bill a scheme? That just doesn't sound good. Someone didn't get a marketing degree from Cambridge University. It sounds like. No reliable basis for valuation, presence of market abuse and financial crime, extreme volatility, inadequate understanding, and lack of clear investor need. What the fuck? No reliable basis for valuation. Duh. Of course, there's no reliable basis for valuation. Presence of market abuse and financial crime. Welcome to life. Extreme volatility. That's why we're involved in the first place. Inadequate understanding and clear lack of investment need. Um, Welcome to all seed funding, which I guess they also don't want retailers to do. Or yeah, so the majority of crypto asset owners are generally knowledgeable about the product and are aware of the lack of regulatory protection afforded to understand the risk of the price volatility. Yeah, no shit. So their survey says that everyone is aware of the risk. What's the problem? Why the FCA disregarded its own evidence-based foundation? No shit. Freaking stupid. Anyway, how's Litecoin doing? Not too bad. Well, hopefully the U.S. doesn't follow them. Otherwise, I'm just moving to the freaking. We're all gonna move to the some island nation in the Caribbean because they'll let us do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't know, man. Crazy. It's pretty dumb, actually. Let's look at Visa. I kind of like those. I kind of like those unicorn trades, guys. Hey, what up, Frank? No, I actually like that schedule. Can you leave it, please? James, again. Hold on, guys. All right. How long do I plan before I buy into something? Um, it depends on the asset, to be honest with you. I mean, look, there's sometimes I have knee jerk reaction trades. Like I took a trade in Fubo that was kind of a knee jerk reaction trade, but it was a small trade, and I'm losing tons of money on it percentage wise to the position, but to my account, it's not really a big loss. But I took a trade here that was an obviously knee jerk reaction trade. Didn't end up working out well for me. I'm losing pretty much most of that position. Um, but then there's other trades like Tesla where I've been working and trading on Tesla for a long period of time. By the time I took this last trade, keep in mind, all my cumulative research on Tesla has led into this trade where I entered at a very optimal position. And, so like on this particular trade, I don't know, I probably got an hour into the individual trade itself, probably like 15 minutes, not even an hour, probably like 15 minutes on this actual individual trade. No, actually, it would be more than that because I did the model book stock based on Tesla. Yeah, so probably about an hour. I had just on this one trade, but again, that doesn't take into account all of the other hours I've spent learning about Tesla and understanding it, and all the chart work I've put into my prior trades in Tesla. I mean, all that plays a role. But let's just take this MasterCard or this Visa trade that I was just looking at. My MasterCard trade here, like all this research I just did, which took us 3 or 4 minutes. Like I'm aware of MasterCard. I know what it does. I know that it has a very dominating position in its industry. So there's some things that are just bedrock to the trade, and those would be those facts. And then coming out of something like this and looking for an extension up, for me just seems like normal business, and we're just fortunate enough to take advantage of it. So in a trade like this, I'll probably do another hour or so of research. But keep in mind, I don't hold trades for like 2 years. That's very hard for me to do. In this case, it would have worked out brilliantly because it never really formed any major bases. But you would have done really good right here. Wasn't that a while ago, Rob? I think they did that a while ago, didn't they? Jeez, come on. Why are you... There we go. Yeah, so there's a 2010 run. 2011 run out of another base. Yeah, because their fees are freaking a lot. I agree with that decision. But not too many places are going to take that stance. Not too many places are going to take... The debit fees are like half, I think, of what Visa and MasterCard fees are. What was it? Oh, Disney. Yeah, they had a big gap up. It looks like they had several gaps up. Yeah, we haven't really been following Disney too closely. I do. It looks great though. Look at this nice tight triangle. Looks really, really good. It should do well. I actually have Disney Plus. Mandalorian is cool. I love the Mandalorian, and it's actually pretty cheap. They are going to start raising their prices, which is likely why the gap started to occur. Some insiders knew that, started spreading out the information. Then, of course, we're the last ones to know. I think Disney is good. There's no trade for me on Disney, but I think if you're just trading the stock itself, I think it's fine. I don't have a major price target on it or anything, but I do like Disney. Disney's good. All right, Tesla's back up 2.6%. A little bit of volatility this morning. So far suffering it fairly well. We haven't gone back towards the highs of the day, though. All right, Crowd, Fubo, Solo, Winnebago. Ooh, Winnebago has fully reversed its trend. I haven't really stayed on top of this, unfortunately. Looks like missed a small trade here. Winnebago can have some really good runs. Look at that drop. From 60 to 17 back to 60. I guess back to 70. From 17 to 70. What about that option? Not really, but it would have been awesome. NIO. All right. Actually, yesterday I think we talked about NIO maybe trying to get back up here, respecting the 50-day moving average, which is really nice. Low volume here. Can you guys hear that squeaking? Just curious. Starbucks. Oh, you did, Peter? Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna use you as a guinea pig briefly. And turn my noise suppression. I'm gonna squeak again. Let me know if you hear it. I squeaked again. I had this set to 50. I noticed my voice kind of pops in and out, which I don't like. Oh shoot, it's 8:20. Jeez, I gotta roll. Too much fun in the stock market. Good now? All right, thanks, Peter. That's great. I'll leave it right there. That's perfect. All right, guys, I gotta bail. I gotta roll. I gotta go do a crypto show. So power hour for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies should be a good time. Guys, have a great weekend. Apparently it's Friday. I thought it was Thursday, but I'm wrong. So have a great weekend and go fishing. Apparently that's the theme of the